What's up, babies? Another beautiful day out here in Central Coast, California. Oof, low-key looking yoked right now. I love it. Eating a fudge bar. It is melting way too fast out here. Oh my god. Oh no. So, I'm gonna eat this real quick, and we are going to break down Mexico. How everything went. RFC INE. Alright, super quick. Alright, check this out. So first day I get to Mexico. Well, I got my flight. My flight was at, what was it, at 2:59. It got delayed like 40 minutes. So I got on the flight, ended up in Mexico at about 6:30, something like that. Like, that's from flight San Diego, and then Uber to border, and then crossing border. Walked right in with that dual citizenship, dog. I was just like, I'm Mexican, big dog. Walked straight in, super fast. Headed to Farmacia Roma, and then I got me some tea, and then I headed over to the Airbnb. Got to the Airbnb, nice place. I rock with it. And me and my friend, later that night, we went out, got tacos, ate, went to sleep. And they gave me the bill, la factura, so I can go to my RFC appointment and I can get all the paperwork done. So if you're interested about the RFC, what you need is to schedule an appointment online. It's like www.sat.gov, G-O-B, not gov, it's gobierno, and then .mexico. So you do that, schedule your RFC appointment. It's really hard to get one, if I'm gonna be honest, because, oh yeah, no mames, all the days are taken up. There's a billion people trying to get it, just like you. And when I went there was probably 80 people in line without an appointment waiting to walk in. So I bypassed everybody because I had an appointment. You're gonna want one. Get your appointment. After you do that, then you are going to wait for your appointment. They're going to tell you when it is, because you're waiting in fila virtual. You're not actually scheduling an appointment because all the appointments are basically taken. So you're waiting in the fila. They'll tell you, hey, this is your appointment. I got a week's notice in advance. They told me last Thursday, and then I went on Friday. So it was a week's notice. Had to call off work, all that jazz. Went, and the 3 things you need for your RFC are your CURP, which can be on your birth certificate, because you're going to need that too, and your CURP is there. And then you're going to need your Mexican passport, your form of identification, and you're going to need, what is it, one last thing. Oh, la factura. You're going to need a bill, either from your grandma, your whoever, anybody who lives in Mexico, wherever you're going. Get their bill. That's where you live. You're going to need to know the color of the house. You're going to need to know the calles that are like adjacent to it. You're going to need to know something that's next to it. Mine was a panaderia. I told them that, and I gave them a little bit more information. But yeah, get an address from whoever, because if you don't have that, then you need to bring 2 witnesses with you to say this is who this person is. They are really that person, and you don't want to do that. But once you do that, oh, smooth sailing. You get your number, you wait for them to call you, go to the desk, then they fill out your paperwork, you do signing, and then after that, you sit down again, they call you again, you go take your picture. The hardest part was the USB, because they put stuff on your USB, and then after, they give you a paper that says, hey, after this time, mine was like 5 hours after my appointment. They're like, after this time, go to the website, the satgov.mex, and you had to download your it's like a confirmation code, basically. You have to download that from the SAT website and put it onto your USB. So it was a little bit difficult because the paperwork isn't too clear how to do it. But basically, you go to the SAT website and you find where it's at. It'll tell you all those steps. And then up until the end is where it's not clear. You go down and you put your RFC on the top left blank space. There's a top left blank space. Put your RFC, and then you fill out the CAPTCHA, and then you click buscar, to look. And it should pop up your confirmation code, basically. Then you download that into your USB. So if you ever need it, everything's in your USB. But then that was it. We are RFC, baby. We got it. So now for the INE, that was like a billion times easier. Oh my God, my neck is on fire. Holy, I'm burning. I gotta take off. Oh, I can't take off my shirt. Sorry. Um, I I had way easier time at the RFC. So for me though, the only problem was that I had just gotten my Mexican citizenship, so they went to another desk and asked me like, okay, so why do you want your INE? Who do you live with? Blah blah blah. How are you related to them? Who lives in the house? If you've had your Mexican citizenship for a long time, then they're not gonna ask you that. But they did ask me, and then after that, I filled out a little bit of paperwork with them, signed it, and then I went, sat down, waited for them to call me up. So then they called me up, and same thing. I need my birth certificate, I needed my Mexican passport, and I needed the factura, the bill, so I could go get all that stuff done. And that was way easier. I even got to my appointment like an hour early, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no problem, walk in." And I walked in, and way easier. All they did was just take my paperwork, make sure all the information was correct, and then took my picture. And then in 2 weeks, I go back. Well, I'm not going back actually. I'm supposed to go back. In 2 weeks, your INE, your license, and your voting card basically are ready, and you can go pick it up. They give you a little form. You cannot lose the form, or else it makes it a lot harder to pick it up. They give you that little form, and then you go back 2 weeks, tell them this is it, pick it up, and you're done. And it expires in like 5 years or something like that, your INE. So you have to renew it every so often. But dude, the process, I was so scared to do it. It was not fun. Like in my mind, it was not fun. I was very scared. But when I actually went there and got it done, it was hella easy, super, super easy. So if you're worried about getting all that stuff done, don't. It's easy. The hardest part was literally getting the flights and Airbnb because it was so expensive this week. But it's well worth it. Now, let's talk about my grandpa and my trip. My trip was great, honestly. I met a new person out there, and I hung out with two of my friends who are also out there through that week. So I hung out on Friday, no, Thursday, like I told you. On Friday, I hung out with my friend, got some tacos, hung out. And then Friday, I went and did all my appointments. And then later that night, I hung out with the new person. We went to Telefonica in Tijuana, and we got pizza and wine, and oh my God, it was delicious, delicious. And then Saturday, what did I do Saturday? I think, oh no, Friday I hung out with two people, with my old friend, and then later that night with another friend, the new person. And then Saturday, dude, I had a blast Saturday. It was great. I found out I have he's my second uncle because he's my grandpa's brother. So he is my grandpa. I call him my grandpa. But I found out about him that he lives out in Tijuana. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll go visit him. Like, say hi, take pictures, because my mom hasn't seen him in 30 plus years. So I went out there and did that. Oh my God, great time. If you have family in Mexico, you don't know them, go meet them. It was a great time. I had such a nice time talking to him, hearing stories about the family, just asking him, how do you like living here? Why'd you move back? Because he used to live in Los Angeles, and he's lived a bunch of places. So I had an amazing time visiting him. And he has a nice house, dude. Like, his house is pretty chilly. It has like 4 bedrooms, and he pays $20 a year in taxes. It's stupid. It's stupid. We're paying like 5,000 a year for taxes out here in California, and that's cheap. That's hella cheap because my parents bought the house in 2005 or something like that, or a little earlier. It's like, come on, bro. And this house is built in the 80s, like 84. We're paying 5,000 a year taxes for what? Just to live in California? It's dumb, but yeah. Mexico was a great trip. I had some really, really good sushi. Oh, so good. It was expensive, not gonna lie, but it was good. And then what else did I have? Oh, the tacos hit, bro. The tacos were just nut city, nut city. It was so good. If I could just, well, I am gonna go back, but I low-key want to go live with my grandpa because I could help them out with like everything they need around the house because they're old, and they could help me out because I could live there for free. But of course, I'd buy like groceries and stuff to help them out. Can't live there for free. But if I can get some good Wi-Fi, work there from home, that'd be dope. I would love that. And I love my grandpa. He's such a nice person. He was super fun to hang out with. And it has such a cute little doggy named Becky. Oh, beautiful. She's a Chiweenie. So cute. But that was overall of my Mexico trip. Sunday, I went back home. I got up early, got an Uber to the border around 11:30, headed to San Diego, flew back home. Ooh, and then I got those cinnamon rolls when I came back. If you follow me on TikTok, you saw those cinnamon rolls. I mean, if you saw my short here, you'll see them too. But oh my God, those are fire. So I had a great time in Mexico. Friggin' every time I go, I do. I love meeting people in Mexico. I just got a number of some dude in Guanajuato, off TikTok. He commented on one of my videos, and I saw he lived there, and I was like, bro, I was like, let's be friends. I was like, when I go, I'll hang out. We'll show me around the city a little bit, get some food, chill. And he was like, oh, dope, let's do it. So if you live anywhere in Mexico or even another country, I don't care where you live. If it's cool, I'll visit. Let me know, and I'm down to be friends with everybody. But yes, please hit me up, comment, like. But this is a short video because I am gonna go back inside and I'm going to sleep. I do have work tonight, so I gotta go to sleep. But gotta get back in that routine. I hit a workout today. I'm gonna work out tomorrow, get some homework done, and then I'm probably gonna work for about 6 more weeks at my job, and I'm gonna quit. So yeah, big updates coming, guys. Big updates coming. A little scared, but big updates coming. We're gonna see how this goes, and I hope you guys follow along with me on the journey. And I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. Or if you're not in the US, wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day at work. And I'll talk to you guys later. I love you.